Hello friends. In our last class, we have already discussed about the concept of that is your stocks and flow. Now we will discuss a new concept that is called investment. And this concept is very much useful while calculating this national income. So let's start this concept of investment. First thing, why the concept of investment comes? All of you know that in our earlier class I have already told that these final goods are meant for either consumption or investment. So this is very crucial point, crucial thing before discussing this investment concept, because these final goods in the economy, which the final goods are produced, they are either consumed or invested. So consumption is by the household sector, or you can say by the consumer sector, and investment is by the producer. So one idea, you just keep it in mind, that this investment concept is related to the producers. That means what the producer are doing. So this investment here, investment in the sense, investment in capital goods. So investment in capital goods by the producers. So now we will take one example and then we can get a clear-cut idea about this concept of investment. So now you see, suppose we are now taking that a producing unit has, suppose, 5 machines at the beginning of the year. So this 5 machine is its existing capital stock. So the existing capital stock with the producing unit is your 5 machines. So this is a capital stock or capital. But what happens during this year? The producer has purchased 3 machines. So it adds 3 machines. That is addition. Addition of 3 machines made during this year. And this addition of 3 machines is called your investment. This addition is your investment. So one thing you just be clear that investment is not the capital stock, rather it is the addition to the existing capital stock. So this investment is the addition to capital stock. Addition to the existing capital stock. So you see, the very important point what I am going to tell you, that this investment, what is called your addition, this is in 2 ways that can be treated in national accounting. This addition in 2 terms. One is gross addition or gross addition, and another is your net addition. So what this gross addition and what this net addition, we have to know this very clearly while discussing the concept of this investment. Gross addition, what I am telling, whatever these 3 machines are added to this existing capital stock, that is your gross investment. That is the 3 machines. These 3 machines, what we have added, that is the gross addition to capital stock, or that is called your gross investment. But what is net addition? What is net addition to existing capital stock? That means what actually we added. All of you know that as these are the machines, when these machines are in the used in the production process, they undergo some wearing and tearing. So there is normal wearing and tearing of these machines. Normal wearing and tearing. Let we expect that in each year 20% of these machines will be required for maintenance charges. That means 20% of the value of the machines will be reduced each and every year. So, for example, if we take, suppose the cost of one machine is $100. Suppose you are taking that cost of one machine is $100. And as every year 20% of each machine will be depreciated, or that is called its value will be reduced for going for normal wearing and tearing charges or maintenance charges. So $20 will be reduction in the value of each machine every year. So of these 5 machines, if we calculate the total amount that will be reduced is 100, and that is equal to value of one machine. So what does this indicates? This indicates that each year out of these 5 machines, or this year out of these 5 machines, the value of one machine is going for the maintenance of these machines. That means in indirect way, whatever machines we have added, the 3 machines, the value of one machine is going for maintenance or going to replace the existing machines. That means one machine out of these 3, one machine is going to replace, or this out of these 3 machines, one machine will be going to replace the existing machines. So now question is that means this one is going to replace the existing machines. Then what will happen? Then actual sense, how much machines we have added? How many machines? Actually we added only 3 minus 2 equal, 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2 machines. We actually add 2 machines. So this 2 machine is called the net addition or net investment. So this is the example from which you will get a clear-cut idea that how can we find what is the gross addition to existing capital stock and what is the net addition to capital stock. Therefore, we are using a technical term while discussing this concept. So this is this normal wearing and tearing charges or the maintenance charges for this normal wearing and tearing, or this cost of the replacement investment, that is called your depreciation. So a technical term that is called depreciation. Here we get the technical term depreciation here. What is depreciation actually? This depreciation is actually, it is the allowance, annual allowance for normal wearing and tearing of capital goods. This called depreciation. So this depreciation is calculated annually. It is the annual allowance for normal wearing and tearing of capital goods. Or we can say this is the replacement investment. That means whatever investment we are made, out of this, how much investment is going to replace the existing capital stock, that is called replacement investment. So this depreciation is also called your replacement investment. And you know that this depreciation is calculated annually. So therefore we calculated depreciation by the formula that cost of the capital goods divided by expected life in years. So this is the formula we use to calculate depreciation, and depreciation is basically calculated annually. Therefore this depreciation is also known as consumption of fixed capital. इसका other name है consumption of fixed capital. That means how much of the fixed capital is being consumed. Consumed in the sense how much the value of that capital goods is depreciated or is reduced due to normal wearing and tearing charges. So, but one thing you remember that this depreciation is always an expected concept. It is an accounting term. So this depreciation is an accounting term or accounting concept. It may not be the real expenditure. May not be the real expenditure. So from the very beginning there is a provision of your depreciation. So how much that means? Suppose the machine is for $100, life is 5 years. So in each year how much value will be depreciated? That will be 100 divided by 5 equal to $20 that we have already discussed. So this is, but sometimes we come across that unexpected decrease in the value. Suppose this machine is kept outside and due to thunder or anything else there is damage of this machine, and your 30 rupees is going to maintain this machine. This 30 is not depreciation, this is actual, and this is called your capital loss. So capital loss and depreciation are two different things. Capital loss is the unexpected or it is the actual, whereas depreciation is the expected annual allowance for the maintenance due to normal wearing and tearing. And this depreciation is very much important in the concept of investment, because this depreciation makes difference in gross investment and net investment. You can see this gross investment, if we say we find out net investment, then we can find by the formula that net investment equal to gross investment minus depreciation. That means after adjusting the charges of depreciation, how much investment we get, that is your net investment. And likewise, gross investment we can find by this way. Gross investment can find by net investment plus depreciation. So this gross investment is inclusive of depreciation, but net investment is exclusive of depreciation. Therefore, this term depreciation and your gross investment and net investments are very much important in your national income accounting. So, whenever we want to find out the net values in national income accounting, we have to take the value of net investment. When we have to find out the gross value of the aggregates of national income, then we have to find out the gross investment values. So I think now you are very much clear about this concept of depreciation, then investment, then gross investment and net investment. Okay, so this is up to this much we can discuss under this concept of investment. Thank you all.